Hey guys, Harmeet here from Photo Insomnia, and today I'm going to be showing you how to edit on your smartphone using Snapseed. Before we get started, I want to thank everyone for their support. I have reached 200 subscribers. I know that's not a lot, but for someone just getting started, 200 means a lot to me. That gives me indication I'm doing something right, that is helping you guys, and that inspires me to create more. So hopefully this new video will also help you in the same regard as the last one. Let's launch Snapseed. And now this is a free app, so you can download it off the App Store or Google Play, depending on the platform you're using. So we're gonna go and open up one of my images that I took today. So this was taken with my iPhone as well. So the first thing we're going to do is do some basic editing. So when you open Snapseed, you'll see you have a series of tools that allow you to do various different adjustments. And then I guess you have below that a lot of filters that allow you to further enhance the look and feel, give your picture a specific kind of mood, turn it into black and white, HDR, retro, whatever you like. So we're going to start off firstly in the top section here, tune image. So the first thing I'm going to do is adjust the highlights of this image. To bring up the menu, you just tap and slide up and down your finger. So now we're on contrast, saturation, ambience, highlights. I let go, lifting my finger, and now I slide my finger left or right to either increase the highlights or decrease them. And in this case, I want to decrease them a little bit. So I'm just going to move my finger to the left, sliding it horizontally, and it reduces the highlights. I'm going to go to the shadows. I'm going to open them up a little bit more. You see the bike starts to show a lot more detail now, which is what I want. Then what I'm going to do is add a little bit more saturation. Okay, that looks a little bit more colorful. And if I add more contrast, it's going to make it more detail and make the colors pop as well. So I'll do that. On the right side, I will just tick that mark to confirm my edit. So this is what we've done. You tap and hold and you see the before and then you see the after. So this is the after image. Now we're going to go to the detail because I want to bring out some detail in the tarmac as well as the bike. So to do that, we can adjust structure or sharpening. Same thing, tap and slide up or down to bring up the menu. So I'm going to add some structure. Again, tap and slide to the right, and that adds more structure and detail. And then I'm going to sharpen this a little bit more. So again, tap and slide to the top or slide up to move to sharpening, and then tap and slide to the right to add some more sharpening in the image. So now if I tap on it, you'll see the before and after. It's a slight difference, but there is a difference. You can also use this icon on the top right corner, which is doing the same thing, the before and after. Okay, before, after. Now I'm going to hit the tick mark to confirm my edit, and let's just look at that. So far, so good. Now I'm going to go into the more creative options, and we're going to go to a bit more of a vintage look. So when I come into the vintage filter, I will get a lot of different moods and looks and feels that I can add to the image, and these are just numbered here in this case, so they don't have any fancy names, but the color tones of those little squares indicate what kind of look your image will have. So this will make it warmer, this kind of gives it a more sepia tone. Here number 6 gives you a cooler look. I'm going for a little bit of a summery look, so I'm gonna hit 3 and see what that looks like. I'm also gonna try 2. Yes, I like 2 better, so I'm gonna stick with that. The other thing I can do is obviously adjust the settings of the filter, so I can increase saturation, increase style strength. See how warm it starts to get. I think I'm gonna warm it up about 40-ish. That's fine for me. Vignette, that's darkening the edges, but you see that's darkening too much, so I'm going to reduce it at the moment. You can always add that later on. and that's fine. Saturation, do we want to do anything with saturation? So you want to try various different settings. Don't be scared to try and see what a particular slider does, because you never know what sort of result you'll get. You might be getting something that you like. So move it left and right, and I think I'm going to increase it a little bit. About 8 or 9 is good. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to click on the tick mark to confirm my edit. And let's just see before and after. That was it before. This is after. Much better. I like it. So let's add a vignette now. Now, by adding this vignette, I can darken the edges. But the cool thing with this vignette is you can also move the vignette. So I want the focus to be the bike. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to darken the outer edges a bit more. And this also has another option. So if I tap and slide up, it has inner brightness. So inside the circle I can increase the brightness. Let's tap to see the before and after. Now see how it draws the eyes to the bike only. So I'm happy with this edit. I'm going to click that tick mark again to complete. Let's check out once more the full edit. That was it before, that's it after. And if I want to edit or undo any of these settings, undo the last setting, revert completely to all the changes, which is not what I want, or I can go through the individual edits and I can see the different adjustments back and forth. This is when we were just doing detail. This is after we've just done the basic tuning. This is the vintage look, and this is after the final vignette. So I'm happy with this. I'm going to go back and I'm just going to save it. Now when you save, you have a few options. You can save the image directly with permanent changes, or you can save a copy that you can undo later on. In most cases, I'm never going to come back and undo anything that I've done. I'm happy with this edit. If I wanted to create a new edit or new look for this image, I will start the process again with my original image. So I'm just going to hit that to save a copy of this image, and that's essentially it. Now you see the before and after look of the photo. Alright, there you go. That was a quick introduction on how to get started using your smartphone to edit your photos using Snapseed. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If not, leave me a comment on what I need to do better next time, and I'd love to hear your feedback. Thanks again guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.